up into Jose's face, so Jose threw a punch.
Jose trying to hit body.
Shot Jose. Detectives recovered surveillance footage from the crime
scene,
which showed 4 people firing over 50 shots into the rival car.
Damn.
Both of the men in the rival car were shot in the head. One of them survived his injuries, but the other, a man named Christian
Ricardo out here catching bodies like he playing Moss. What's going on, W fam? We back on this video. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what to do, man. Today we gonna be talking about this gang out of Cleveland, Colorado, bro. I'm dumb as hell. I said Cleveland, Colorado. Denver, Colorado. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But they got caught with over 250 guns. They caught over 20 bodies in the city, bro. No cap. They was making shit hot. You can't make no money if the police on your ass. Y'all remember that. But we finna check it out. So y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's hop right into the video. Nigga said
Colorado prosecutors
Cleveland, Colorado. Tweak out.
A violent gang now face over 250 charges.
Damn, he gets ass whooped.
The group last month. Investigators say they are part of a criminal street gang.
255 felonies,
including homicides in Commerce City and Denver.
Who y'all think gonna snitch first? I got my money on Fat Boy.
Members of rival gangs. Indictments.
I got my money on Fat Boy. He gonna talk first.
Regional Anti-Violence Enforcement Network.
Despite its perception, Denver is much more than mountains and snowboarding. Aside from the Broncos and Nuggets, much like Chicago and Philadelphia, there's an underworld that went uncovered.
Oh, bro, I ain't never. I don't be hearing about nothing going on in Denver, but some Nuggets.
Feels a shocking amount of violence and bloodshed. In recent years, Denver has become a hotbed for gangs, and this had led to a wave of violence.
Them boys out there sliding in the snow for real.
Took things to a whole other level. The gang 2DS terrorized the streets of
2DS,
committing over.
That shit sound like a Nintendo game.
Victimizing nearly 200 people. In this video, we'll be telling their story. But
they shot over 200 people.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Wait.
2DS.
They shot over 200 people.
It's a violent street gang that
damn, that's a 308.
Side of Denver, Colorado. 2DS.
The essays got that bitch on lock, ain't it?
Bloods who claimed dominance over the Westwood neighborhood area on the west side of
we got Mexican Bloods.
2DS and its members gained notoriety.
What the hell they do up? I ain't never seen that blood sign before.
Involvement in the June 2019 homicide of a rival gang member. The person that 2DS allegedly killed was a member of a rival gang called FBP named Daniel Avila.
They got the Edgar cut. Yeah, bro. What's up, my nigga?
Identified by their red clothing and hand signs representing West Side. 2DS members and associates are prolific with their graffiti.
They say back in that bit though. Hold on now. They got them
throughout the west side of Denver. 2DS utilized
self-identifying
graffiti to proclaim dominance over the area. Angel Espinosa, also known
as that boy look scared as hell.
Ricardo Corchado,
Mama, he gonna snitch first. Oh, he might be the demon out the group. Fat ass ears.
In March of 2023, a Denver grand jury indicted 13 2DS members.
But Shorty, old Brad next to Shorty in the red, he definitely snitching first.
Involving hundreds of victims after a multi-year investigation by the Regional Anti-Violence Enforcement Network. 2DS is accused of violating Colorado's Organized Crime Control Act, as well as being responsible for 18 shootings, including drive-by shootings.
Damn!
That put innocent bystanders at grave risk of death.
Them boys was getting active. The essay sliding in the snow, them boys.
In the way when they pulled
that bitch skiing down the block. Paul Baca
2DS had plenty of beef in the Denver area, but as I alluded to earlier, one of their main beefs was with a rival gang called FBP, standing for few but plenty. The leader of FBP was allegedly a man named Philip Baca. On January 22nd,
oh damn, they cut off the head of the snake.
Paul Baca Sr. was shot and killed.
Damn, they knocked off OG. Them boys want smoke for real.
At around 4:30 p.m., when a dark older model SUV pulled up and someone inside opened fire. Paul was shot multiple times and was taken to the hospital, where he would ultimately be pronounced dead.
Damn,
at 45 years old. Members of 2DS were allegedly responsible for Paul's murder. Unfortunately, 2DS wouldn't stop there, as they would continue to fill the streets of Denver with gunfire.
Oh, them boys is getting out there at that big nigga squad wipe. Damn, them boys got
starting on
everything. Hold on now, hold on. Run that back. That boy got 2 shotties, an ARP with a high powered scope on there. Like a Taurus, 2 Glocks, an XD, a damn 3D printed AR. Tight shit. They had some files out there, bitch.
Starting on Halloween of 2021, members of 2DS went on a shooting spree. On October 31st, 2021,
shooting spree?
Members of
like
2DS
in multiple?
pulled up to South Winona Court and shot up a garage in an attempt to kill a rival gang member.
Damn.
They fired at least 7 rounds and 2 people were injured. 3 minutes later, they drove to West Exposition Avenue to kill another rival gang member. They fired at least 14 rounds into a residence and 4 vehicles.
Bro.
A month later, on November
what
10th,
the hell?
Members of 2DS shot up a rival gang member's house that was living on Quitman Street. A little under 3 weeks later, on November
them boys was going crazy.
2DS
Goddamn.
members Ricardo Corchado and Ismael Rogue allegedly shot up a vehicle containing rival gang members. At least 6 rounds were fired and 1 person was shot in the knee. On January 10th, 2022,
But y'all niggas some rookies, bro. My mama, bro. Y'all let off 6 shots, only 1 of them hit Brian in the knee. Come on now, gang. Get the hell out the streets, bro. Y'all need to get taken off the streets. Shooting like that, y'all not even hitting y'all targets. The other 5 rounds, nowhere to be found. Could have hit a baby.
2DS members allegedly fired over 30 rounds into the house of a rival gang member living on North Inca Street.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shooting up house is not gangster, bro.
They then drove to
If you can't catch your op outside,
allegedly fired up to 48 shots into and around the residence of another rival gang.
oh, so y'all just shooting up house Billy Badass.
Members Ricardo Corchado,
Oh,
Angel
damn.
Espinoza, and Ismael Rogue allegedly shot
Wait, huh?
members Ricardo Corchado, Angel.
Oh, Ricardo the top shooter for real. Oh, that boy was going on back to back hits. That boy trying to drop a #1 record.
Espinoza and Ismael Rogue allegedly shot up a car containing rival gang members. They fired at least 12 shots, and one of the rivals was hit in the hand and knee. 11 days after
y'all boys not hitting no vital organs, no vital places on the body.
And another member named Brandon Santana allegedly shot up 2 houses of rival gang members within a 15-minute span.
See, bro, that's why that
Fired
shit
over
hot,
30
bro.
rounds into each home. They had a habit of committing multiple shootings in the same day, and they would do so once again on February 5th, 2022.
Y'all just making shit hot. Y'all making shit hot, and y'all not hitting no targets.
Fired 21 shots into the home of a rival gang member.
Dang, how many?
Later, they went to West Amherst Avenue and fired 42 shots into the home of a rival that lived blocks away.
Bro, this shit goofy, bro. This shit is goofy as hell. Hey, if y'all want a one-on-one on how not to slide, watch this video. Cause this is not how you slide at all. You supposed to either catch it, you supposed to either be waiting outside and catch them leaving out, or be stalking them, waiting for them to go in the crib or park. Don't ask me how I know that type of information. Don't worry about it. But this is not how you do it. Trust me.
And attempts, 2DS would commit another murder. On February 26,
2DS is out here.
2022,
They ain't even a gang. They a kill squad.
Yes, pulled up near the intersection of 74th Avenue and Donita Street just after midnight when they confronted a man named Jose Duran Maldonado. One of the men got right up into Jose's face, so Jose threw a punch. The man
Jose trying to hit body.
Shot Jose. Detectives recovered surveillance footage from the crime
Oh, damn.
which showed 4 people in a dark-colored vehicle stopped at the intersection.
Oh, that boy Jose was like 4 against 1, cuz. What's
Got
up?
out of the car and approached Jose. Then one of them pulled out a gun and shot Jose. As the shooting occurred,
Damn.
a 4th person, believed to be a woman, also got out of the car. All 4 suspects returned to the car and took off. A 2DS member named Ricardo Corchado is believed to be the gunman in this incident.
Ricardo is the top
They
shooter.
found Jose lying dead.
Ricardo went on all the drills. Oh yeah, Ricardo, we gotta go slide. Bet. Oh,
Would
bro.
allegedly follow this with multiple shootings and another heinous murder.
Another one. Who they beefing with? They need to give an apology at this point.
Leaders Angel Espinosa and Ricardo Corchado.
Goddamn, Ricardo!
Stolen vehicle in the 3300.
Ricardo going stupid.
When they pulled up behind a car that allegedly contained 2 rival gang members.
Ricardo said, "I'm putting belt the ass."
Firing over 50 shots into the rival car.
Damn.
Both of the men in the rival car were shot in the head. One of them survived his injuries, but the other, a man named Christian Trevino,
Ricardo out here catching bodies like he playing Moss.
At just the age of 20. Both Angel and Ricardo would eventually be arrested and charged with this murder. Just one day after this, on May 29, 2022, members of 2DS once again spotted rival gang members riding in a car and shot the car up.
Bro, y'all niggas need some new whips on game. They just spot y'all everywhere. Where's Waldo now? Right there.
17th, 2022, members of 2DS pulled up to an apartment of a rival gang member and shot it up. They fired at the building from several vehicles and allegedly fired over 100 shots. Luckily, no one was killed during this.
Bro, oh my god, bro, y'all niggas suck, bro. Oh my mother. Y'all dropped 100 shots and ain't hit nobody. How the you miss a whole 100 shots? RP dog, but really, how do you miss a whole 100 shots, gang? 100? Y'all need to give up at that point. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all niggas suck. Brown shirt, generic shoes, gray sweatpants, looking at.
The city of Denver would finally come to an end as police started making arrests. By March of 2023, 13 members of 2DS were brought down together on over
255 felonies?
At the time of making this video, all of them have been sentenced. Due to the murder charges, Ricardo Corchado and Angel Espinosa received the longest prison sentence.
Ricardo went on all the drills.
To 44 years in prison, and Angel was sentenced to 95 years in prison.
Damn!
Man, I thought Denver was just a snow town where people went.
Oh God, them boys out there sliding in the ski and snow.
It's sad to see how the gang lifestyle leads to so much destruction in communities. RIP to everyone that.
Man, that's about the end of the video, bro. I ain't gonna lie, boy. That boy Ricardo was top shooter #1. That boy played point guard. Kyrie Irving looking at. No bullshit. But hey, man, if you guys seen the video, I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to 1,000 subscribers. Tap into my second reaction channel, JBsiah 2, link in the description. Tap into my clothing brand, JungleBredClothing, link in the description. Man, y'all stay away, get you some money. All love, JBsiah, we out.